Hello, chat.
And but Ari said that if you want, you can start further down.
We start wherever you want.
So we don't have to walk all the way.
We start wherever you want.
Let's start right here.
Wee.
Hey. Anyway, you ready to start?
Mississippi Waller.
Hello. Water.
We're gonna be just streaming this little scene, and then That is danger. Yeah. Hi, Exine. Thanks so much. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks so much for sub. Yes. Thank you for subbing. Hello.
In 5, 4, 3,
That's a 2.
2, 1.
No. This is really
You
fun.
did a good job renovating the place back.
I'm surprised how well they did. I mean, even with things still kind of being messed up.
I've just seen it before. It was a lot of shit everywhere.
Well, now it's just shit in kind of this area.
It's only been a little while. They need time.
I
They
just
cleared it out
think maybe it shouldn't have happened in the first place. A Marvel concept.
I agree. Man, it's not here.
Why do you run everywhere?
I don't know. I like running. Also, it might be because my hand's being weird.
No, it couldn't be your hand. That's not where your legs move.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I think she's down this area. I know there's like a lot of shops here.
Oh God! Wait. Oh right, I forgot about.
You probably should have knocked.
I forgot that I said that we could do this today.
I warned.
Warned how? You almost gave her a heart attack.
That's not difficult. That's not
I'm
really
aware.
an achievement.
I'm aware.
Anyways,
It's not an achievement. It's
right. So, the thing, right? Let me see. Where did I put that? No. God, I really need to organize this better.
To be fair, it is a lot better than first time.
We don't talk about that. So I just went with the necklace thing. I figured it'd be the most easy thing to work with, but it needs the last touch, which was, assuming that this was done correctly, is recording the process and basically capturing the first instance of magic it sees, which hopefully would be the illusion. So, ideally, actually the best way to do it, because it'll do the first instance of what it is exposed to, is you should be able to put this on and it will kind of... As I've kept it far away from all the magical stuff. That's like over in that corner, so it shouldn't have copied anything beforehand. But just in case, make sure it's like doesn't feel magic-y.
You don't feel
Maybe.
magic, do you?
No, not particularly. Do you feel it?
Do you
I can't
feel
feel if
anything
you're
weird at
magic.
all? Like, did you put it on? You feel anything weird?
No. Just felt like a
Okay,
necklace.
thank God it didn't record. It didn't record that. Good.
What?
Don't worry about that.
Record.
Something else. But so pretty much all you should need to do is do that, and once it's captured it, I can finish it up real quick. Let me get the materials real quick.
Do you want the spell cast right now, or we should wait for the materials that you're trying to get?
You can start that part right now. It's just basically, making it so it doesn't, quote, lose charge, whatever proper magic-y
That's up to you.
jumbo term it is. I don't really know. It's easier to think about things from a tech perspective, but job works either way.
Boop.
Let me know when.
It's not like it takes long. Thankfully.
No, it doesn't.
Speaking of, has anything changed about that situation that's made you need to have the solution in the first place?
Nope.
Generally, so Finley's a vampire, you know this, but
I'm
to cast
well aware.
spells, they need to use blood. That is within their body that they consume. And they've been casting a lot more spells. So they need to consume a lot. They need to consume a lot more blood.
Yeah, I don't mind doing this at all. Actually, so part of the is the magic based upon blood, or is it just that's your medium of I'd say choice,
mana,
but it's
I
kind
guess
of
so.
required.
But
Okay.
both? Both.
Well, in
Both.
that case, you should be able to take that off now. Actually, seeing as that might actually help me a little bit instead of
Okay,
this
take it
useless
off.
crap.
Ooh.
Don't worry, happens all the time. It'll actually
There you
make it a bit more easier and stable if I do this. If you don't mind, can you just like prick right here? I can use a drop of the blood, and that should actually stabilize it better. Cool, perfect. All right, take this, and let's get to work. And all right. Ooh. This will probably make no sense, but the pattern of this illusion is beautiful.
Thank you.
Just
I'm glad you found
Even
it.
if it doesn't make sense,
trace it around.
I have practiced for years.
Trace.
Maybe centuries, actually.
He's done a lot of practice recently too.
A lot.
And then
Basically daily?
trust the process. Perfect.
Progressive maintenance.
Sometimes you just need to stamp it into place. Anyways. Alright. Drop it from them if you can, so we can see if it works on its own. Ideally,
Mhm.
should be good. And then pretty much just whenever you want to use this, you'd just be able to put it on, and after a few moments, the magic should envelop you and maintain that
So
so
there's-
long as you wear it.
So it's the activation is wearing it, right?
Yes.
Just putting it on. Okay.
That way, it's a pretty clear indicator of whether or not you need it, and then just have it on your person somewhere else. That way, you know for sure whether or not it's in place. But let's see. Skin tone is correct. Didn't suddenly lose any height.
Looks
That's good,
basically the
too.
same, which is impressive.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
admittedly, it probably worked that clearly because I was able to basically fill in the copied inscription with the blood instead of what I was going to use, which probably would have admittedly made it look a little bit slightly uncanny valley territory, where it's like close enough, but you would know it's wrong, and so it would bother you. So this works out better than I thought it did.
It would bother me.
I know.
I'm glad that works out. That would constantly bother
Yeah.
me.
Pretty much, think of it this way. It's kind of like how if you were to try to take a copy of something that's an original, it kind of loses some of the quality, but because I was able to fill it in with the original source, i.e. your magic, it maintained the full effect without losing anything.
Right.
I'm glad you agreed to come then. Initially, they weren't going to.
I mean,
That would've been bad.
if they didn't, it would have been really hard to do that in the first place because I would have needed to get it back later after you had it recorded to be able to finish it up anyways, so
Can't really
saved me like several steps.
be here to
I know.
cast it if I'm not here.
That said, I can't remember. Did you ask me to make anything else for you recently that other than this? I've been obviously away for a while.
Not to my memory, but I did want to ask you something.
What's that?
Let me actually take this off.
I mean, doesn't matter to me either way. It should
We know it's you
stay stable for as long as you need it.
in this case.
I know it's. I like being me. as much as
Ice, where
other
did
people
you
like
get
me.
here?
You
Where
like
did you get
you,
here?
You like being yourself? That's
Imagine,
an
so
impressive
first.
feat.
So
You
rare.
know exactly what I meant. Anyways,
I know
what'd you
exactly
wanna
what you meant.
ask?
So I recently asked Via to make me a motorcycle. Specifically
Uh-huh.
because I have to be able to maneuver through the city while the possibility of being chased.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Not much. It shouldn't be.
Classic.
I don't
So
think it'll
she
be
was
a
good.
very long scene.
High-speed chase. Mm-hmm.
She added a lot of very mechanical options, so like traps, like nitros, things of that nature. We wanted to know if you had any ideas to add to it, if you wanted to work with her specifically.
Well, in that sense, well, obviously you want it to be able to have the right kind of maneuverability, that you're safe and can get away from people that are causing you problems. Let me see. I mean, I generally trust her sense of vehicular tech more than myself, since I don't really work on things that large, but given the, if I remember properly about the people that you're most worried about and, what tools they have at their disposal, it'd probably be stuff that could be, added on as basically, Emergency measures. Illusionary things might work well for that, although that could be a problem for other people around. But at that point, if they're after somebody, they don't really care about the safety of the people that are in the vicinity. I hadn't figured that much out just from, well, any time something happens in this stupid city.
So,
I mean, if you have specific requests, I am always happy to work on things. Especially for you.
The things that they might do would be tracking related magic. So scrying, obviously. Things that are made to hold something magically. They're very magic oriented.
Okay, so pretty much from the sounds of it, it just sounds like you would want like the magical equivalent of an EMP. Just jam their ability to do stuff.
And on the tech side, cameras.
Well, that is a bit, depending on what kind of cameras, it can actually be rather simple in that regard, because the fun thing about cameras is that there are some very fun materials that just a tiny little bit will overexpose the image and just make it completely white out. It's really funny how easily you can do that. It's not even really a technical solution, it's a fashion solution.
True.
The level of camera that we're talking about is probably regular security camera CCTVs and maybe some higher end cameras that are not well known, like secret cameras. I'm not saying that's common, but I'm saying most likely is
I can't say for certain with the like super fancy schmancy stuff, because given how many people around here can just throw around billions upon billions of credits like it's like a day's work for them. Well, work. It's hard to keep up with some of that stuff, but the simpler things, that's easy. As for the other stuff, well, the weird thing is magic doesn't really like magic. It's kind of like a weird contradictory thing where when you introduce a bunch of magic into one area, it kind of messes with the other magic in place, and if you do it in just the right way, it just makes everything kind of fizzle all out instead of explode. So if you have the right kind of mix, it kind of just, makes everything just lose stability and it doesn't go anywhere. Like you try to throw fire and it just kind of goes instead of boom. I could try to figure out something like that for you as like a little something like a in case of emergency hit button thing, so that if they like corner you or keep you trapped in a little magical hamster ball of doom, you can just be like, I'm gonna just make that go away. But it'd probably be a little bit it would be hard to have a whole lot of those, so it'd probably be like you have one of those at a time, and if it gets used up, then I'll have to try to make another one, sort of thing, and because it's kind of a tailor-made thing. But I can certainly try.
It'll essentially be a one-time use. I have to come back to you to get a refill, essentially.
Yeah, because that sort of thing, for it to work properly, you don't want it to be stable. You don't want it to be able to recharge itself, because that defeats the purpose.
Making me think of like
that would be
magical glitter.
I mean, magical glitter is
speaking of glitter,
totally
still haven't glitter yet. Just saying.
There hasn't been an opportunity.
You had an entire pride.
That's different.
By the way, I think I saw some people saying they were going to that thing that we partnered with down at the meat rack. Did either of you go to that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Both of us did.
Was it fun? I got I thought about it, and then I remembered it was in a part of a city that scares me, so I kind of talked myself out of it.
Fair.
And
It was nice. It was very hard to find. It's a very tucked away corner for you to find it.
so
We had to get two people.
Area.
We had to get two people to lead us there. There were 2 residents. The first
That's
one
not
got
right.
fluxed away, but then the second one came in. and helped.
Gotcha.
But I
Um,
was
but-
impressed by
Mhm.
their general security and
Yeah, they actually
Yeah.
have quite a
everything
few.
else.
I mean, from what I've heard about the area, like it's seedy as all hell, but the actual people that work there actually do a better job of keeping their own stuff secure, better than people that have way nicer working environments. So
It's seedy,
Something
dark, and dirty, but they are very considerate of all of the things that could go wrong in it being so seedy and
Mhm.
dirty. Like,
yeah,
the private rooms seem to have just glass, so you can see through them. So
Mhm.
no one can get
They're also
touchy.
bulletproof and have soundproofing.
yeah, probably a good idea. Well,
Generally
I mean,
good.
Also, all the
I mean, if it
security was
sounds-
wearing
if
like
it's-
weird motifs. They all had like yellow round glasses and like a yellow motif. You could immediately pick out security. Like
Oh,
immediately.
I'm pretty sure they're
You'd be
from
like,
a
oh, that's
gang.
security. That makes more sense.
Uh-huh.
I
I
was
didn't
gonna
want to say it
it's-
there.
It's probably gang colors, but
I'm
half the time
pretty
you can't
sure
tell
I
where
saw
their motives align.
something on the news about a green gang and a yellow gang. I don't remember what they were called.
If I remember correctly, and seeing
no
some of the things
biases.
that have come out of District Zero, I believe that they're the Whispers and the Tigers, respectively.
Ah.
Hmm.
Well, either way,
watching
gang.
watching some of the broadcasts that come out of District Zero is a whole mess in itself. Sometimes, like, I thought this district was bad at times. If you know how many times people just seem to unleash all of their problems here, but then I look over there and just looking in there in general is difficult
Didn't-
enough as it is.
Part of the upper city fall onto District Zero?
I don't remember, but given all the other things I've seen happening over there, it wouldn't surprise me. So.
They heard a rumor about that, but I don't know if it actually happened. I know something
There's a-
huge happened, like a giant power outage or a disaster,
Oh yeah,
big fire
power
or
outage
something.
and like that main
big.
tower or something keeps having issues and riots constantly. It's a mess over there. Don't go there.
No, I very
Hmm.
rarely come to Zafira. It's mostly
Fair enough.
Yeah.
we went to Meat Rack and we came here. Just about
Oh,
it.
well,
we went to Meat Rack.
fortunately,
Then 8 noodles of pizza. Then came
True.
fair enough. Fortunately, the once you get into this part of the overall building, it's pretty nicely kept inside, but like that
They actually did a good
entire
job cleaning it up.
outside area. Oh yeah, I mean, even with some of it that kind of like collapsed and all the mess, but the outside was far worse.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Either way,
I was.
if you're wanting me
Bad.
to, I can check in with Via on what she's doing with the overall build, and I can see what little fun toys I can add to it. I like
Very well.
playing with things.
That would be very nice of you. Thank you.
And other than that, so you have the necklace. I can check in with that. Anything else?
No, that's everything I can think of, Finley.
Unless there's anything you'd like.
Not yet, no. Though I do like your wallpaper.
Okay.
I've been appreciating it.
Okay, well, I can
That's nice.
tell you where I can tell you where I got that. That's easy. I didn't make that.
No, I didn't think you did,
You didn't make the wallpaper?
but I can compliment
Oh
it.
God.
I mean, if I really
Oh,
wanted
thanks.
to, I could just sit there. If I wanted to picture something else, I could just be like, I want something else. And just change it, but that's no fun.
My favorite thing with presentation is that it's temporary, but I can just go like presentation and suddenly your wall is pink.
Why do you always pick pink?
It's a good color.
It's a color.
Also, people have hangups.
I know they have hangups.
I like pink though. Pink is pretty.
You've seen me.
Pink is pretty, but I know you look good in pink.
I do. Not as
But-
good as darker colors, though.
The reason I pick pink is that it's more likely for that to bother the person. Even though I don't think it should, I recognize cultural norms.
Ah. Well, for me, it would just be a color that doesn't look good on me. That's what would bother me.
Which color is that? There's no color like that.
Though there are. I just don't wear them, so you never see them on me.
Mm.
Oh, goodness. Well, if that's
But-
everything, then I think we're
Business
generally good
aside.
here. Yeah?
How are you doing?
About the usual. I haven't been going out a whole lot, but that's not really a huge surprise to everybody. Things just
Hmm.
don't go to well. Good way, but as far as because I know it was a big scare a while back, health-wise I'm okay. I mean, we're doing okay here. Still
Hmm.
haven't gotten used to it though.
It
People have been occasionally trying to invite me up to the cathedral, and I've been, like, deathly afraid of going up there for silly reasons.
If you ever
I-
have a
I w-
need to go up there, one of us can go with you.
Yeah.
I'll be more than happy to. I know a lot of
Be
people.
pretty much
would
if I
very
had
well
a
like to.
potentially long overdue conversation with somebody, and by that I mean like 3+ years overdue.
Well, large
But
security
I do
man,
want to say this.
person who can accidentally punch through people.
Yeah, I
would
hope
go
it
with
wouldn't
you.
have to come to that. But, you know, I have a habit of making things feel a lot worse than they probably will end up being. It's
The
a hard
cure
thing
I
to-
find when it comes, because anxiety thrives in ambiguity.
Uh-huh.
The cure that I have found for it is honest truth, which means putting yourself out there. Because then
Yeah.
your brain can't hide behind it. No, it actually is. It's not most of the time. But
Yeah,
regardless
it's
of
just
that,
there's some things that are a lot easier to be forward with people with than others. Telling your former employer, hey, by the way, I actually temporarily died and didn't say anything to people because I didn't realize it at the time, doesn't really usually go over well.
Fair.
not usually, but people might surprise you.
Yeah. Well, it's
I will say, for the general, what do you call it? Being around other people who care about you.
Mhm.
And there are quite a few that do. I know that,
Yes,
for
I've
instance,
noticed.
people don't ask to come here very often because they don't to bother you,
Yeah. I mean, I don't really
even though
make
they
it
would
sound
like to see
super
you.
inviting.
If this is something that you want to improve, I don't know if you would, if you want to improve it, then asking certain people that you know that you would be comfortable with in small numbers to visit you, where you know they're going to visit you, and for a set amount of time, and then slowly build that up, would probably help you.
If you want, I can
This
come
is a
by and
safe
bring
space.
food.
Probably.
Or you can
I
come
mean,
by
I'm
my
always
place and
open.
bring food.
Yeah.
You can see my cats again.
Mhm.
I would love to see your
And you
cats.
could meet
They're
Mia.
So fluffy and soft.
Yes.
Oh. Oh right, the the one in the pictures.
Yes, Vulpix. The Chaos Gremlin incarnate.
She's slowly calming down. Maybe.
One of
I feel
these
like
days
it's
I'm
a bit
gonna
of
have
cocaine.
to. Well, one of these
Let
days
me
I'm really
go.
gonna have to try to meet one. Like I literally help make stuff for like Mona in that regard, and yet I've never actually considered, having one around for myself as like a friend.
If you want, there are a lot of people that are very into that. We can set up a little outing for you
I noticed.
very easily. We can go to Orlando and set you up with a trainer auntie and their Pokemon in Mono's manner. They're very nice.
I'll think about it.
There's also Zante's Ranch.
There's also Zante's Ranch. Zante,
I have
I don't
no
know if you
idea.
ever met.
I don't think
Zante
I
is
have no idea who that is.
Small wizard twink boy. Part of my security team.
Do you know? I was gonna say, do you know how little that narrows it down for me?
It doesn't at all, but it's also funny for me to say that. But regardless, he's starting his own rescue ranch for Pokemon. He's going to find Pokemon in the wild that might be hurt. He's also going to find Pokemon in abusive situations and bring them out of rehabilitation. So you might be able to adopt a Pokemon in need if you wanted to.
That's where I got Mia.
That's
I'll
what,
give it a thought.
She was an egg, which still confuses me because by all standards she should be a mammal, but it's Pokemon.
All Pokemon
They're
are
different.
I was gonna say,
They're different.
I feel
They're all
like the
come
more
out
that
of
people
eggs.
try to apply logical sense for
I would like to
other
point
animals, that they'll just
Platypuses.
give themselves a headache.
Platypi are different. I'm
Platypi
half
don't
convinced
care what you think.
they are an eldritch being sent upon us. Or a
They
trick by the
probably
gods.
They are very weird because they simultaneously come from an egg. They're amphibious and they're venomous.
Yeah, they're a conspiracy.
A venomous duck.
Yeah.
Venomous duck otter.
That said, I have been
That's
paying
it?
at least a little bit attention about the chatter about the anniversary of the guild and everything, and if it all is still planning out how it looks like people are talking about it, I will make myself go to that, and I say make. I will do literally everything in my power to get up, leave this building, and once I get that far, I'll get the rest of the way.
I will say,
Because I want to be there.
we would love to have you there, but my security area is kind of overrun by Papyrus's, which are Pokemon, and they're nice, but we need to clear it out a bit so we can actually have that. Once that happens, they're going to be private rooms made for private conversation, so we can talk to people, help them if they're going through a certain thing. But if you're in a situation, because I know you get overwhelmed, if you're in a situation, you'll be more than welcome to take one of those streams. Say, hey, I need a break, and then walk in. If anybody follows you, I'll throw them through several walls, not in the fun way.
Yeah. I hate that we have to specify that.
Well, now we do.
But yeah, because I mean, like, you two both know, like, literally how it is. Every time I do show up, I become the center of attention, and I never want to be.
No.
Yeah, it's a very constant thing for people, especially department heads, that have a hard time getting there. Every time Leaky shows up, that's same thing as Sam every time.
Yeah, but I think he thrives on it, to personally honest.
Oh no, he is an extrovert through and through. He is someone who's very happy to be in the center of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I mostly just tell people if they need me, just literally reach out to me. I'm always connected to that stuff in some way.
if you ever get
Mhm.
overwhelmed and you're not wanting to go into the security area, I can just come with Mia. And as I did before,
And everyone just goes,
tell them that they can't crowd the baby. And then it's not your fault.
Perfect. But what if
Yeah,
I
Finley got
want to be
punchy about it.
baby? Don't crowd baby. I'm baby. Oh, come on. I thought it was funny.
It was funny. I also thrive on awkward silences because it makes me
That's
laugh.
his favorite.
Mm.
He loves awkward silences.
Mm.
He doesn't get enough of them at home because half of them aren't
Oh, I
awkward.
see.
I know.
Fair enough.
They're just regular silences.
It's fun. It's fun poking people's buttons, seeing them squirm.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes they punch back, and then it gets really fun.
That's what you like to do?
Yeah, I like to push your button. Thought I made that perfectly clear.
Understood.
Yeah. Regardless. Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna. Are you okay with the hug?
Yeah. I always like hugs. Even if I just
Always
feel
ask.
incredibly short compared to you.
You know what? I'll do what I do with Finley. This might help.
What?
Hey, Scott. Hello.
Yeah,
There
that
you go.
does help, actually. I prefer looking at your face and where my eye height actually is.
I like
Oh my
both.
god. I was about to say, Finley's the other way around.
No, it's not the other
for
way around.
me.
It's both.
You're dating.
Though technically
I
my
know.
eye line is actually like his belly button.
I've seen you still,
But
Mabs.
that's mostly
Look into the
because I'm in
pool.
heels right now.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, question for you.
Mhm.
Because I know
Yes.
I don't know what you're doing right now before we got here. But
Mhm.
do you want to go out to eat? We can take you out for a little bit.
Sure. I could get out.
What do you want to eat? This is your outing.
Oh no, you're making me choose things? Why?
His favorite thing to
Oh,
do.
yeah. Let me help. Let me help you with this. What style of food would you like? Would you like more contemporary? Would you like Asian style? Would you like barbecue? More entree oriented, so
Contemporary
like bigger meals?
Contemporary smaller side probably be the best idea.
Burger shop it is.
Okay, fair enough.
I do like this place. It's very yellow. Very pleasant to look at.
Yeah. Never mind the fact that it's like all completely like just artificial light in here to make it feel like it's daytime, even though you'll step outside, it's completely foggy.
I
True.
don't mind it actually. I
That's
get
true.
natural
This is actually one of the few ways you can enjoy
looking
it.
sunlight, but I don't get a headache.
But yeah, that's part of why I liked picking the place is that it at least made me feel like I was you know, able to see some form of sky.
You're getting artificial sunshine. Like vitamin D,
Well,
But
yeah,
not
pretty
in a
much.
pill.
Hmm.
If only I
Do
still
you
need
actually
it.
have a favorite burger? I know people have opinions on toppings. Can't tell if you didn't hear me or you're thinking.
Oh, Oh, I thought you were asking them. Sorry.
I thought you were.
Oh, I know what he likes.
He knows what I like.
Ah.
That's fair.
I don't really have a whole lot of opinion on them. The only thing I don't like is just tomato. I don't like the texture of it when it's like just by itself.
That is completely fair. The texture is very
Everything
good.
else, perfectly fine.
I don't like the lettuce.
Hmm.
It gets soggy.
That's just poor craftsmanship. But yeah, I understand.
Yep.
Right.
And there they go.
Pulled out the introvert.
I returned to my natural form.
What? Give me that. Give me that right now.
Wait, is it? Can you do the fly form? No. Oh, it's just a standard model. It's a little cool. Yippee! Alright.
I like the second scene is over. Brain cells deactivated.
Brain cells
Wait, Ari.
off.
Yeah?
Ari, have you seen Michael in a maid outfit?
No.
He's so cute.
Oh my god, his nails are on fleek.
On one hand.
And then he also has waffle earrings.
Oh, I'll fix it eventually.
Oh god.
Oh, one of these days. Oh man. Oh man, I'll fix it eventually.
So thank you for doing this, Ari. I'm sorry. we were
No,
late.
it's fine.
Okay.
I was on just kind of fucking around in another world, and I was kind of like, you know, I sat there thinking, you know, I bet he doesn't know what daylight savings time is.
God damn it.
Because
I was told it was at 10, and I was like, oh, okay, it's at 10 my time. And then I found out, no, it's at 9 EST, and I was like,
yeah, I was
That's
like,
at
9
8.
EST. I'm like, okay, well,
That's at 8 my
8 o'clock for me.
time.
And I was like,
that's at 8 my
I
time.
didn't need to specify. It's like, oh, well, they're picking EST. I'm sure they know what they're talking about, like time-wise.
I do
I didn't.
normally, except I overcorrected.
I didn't.
I overcorrected.
I did not. I did
I was
not
like,
hit her.
not here now.
I did not.
I did not. Oh, hi, Mom.
I didn't hit her. Now, see, the funny part for me is that I was just kind of like, because she's just kind of like my I get on her when I feel like mop character, and probably there are some people in your chat that are probably like, why isn't Ari streaming Elise? What the fuck? And I'm like, and
Oh,
to that
no.
I say, cry more.
They didn't. They didn't. But you know what they did do? They go in. Elise! Yippee!
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, no, I'm well aware.
It's okay.
It's
It's,
kinda like
okay.
one of those things
I can
that's
do.
like a-
I can make them feel the same way. Watch this. One second.
Yeah.
I can
Uh-huh.
I can alert the chat so fast.
You can like trigger the hive mind.
I'm triggering them right now. I'm triggering them right now.
Another.
I'm triggering them right now.
It's really funny. It's
so
really
fluffy.
funny to me in context of Elise because you know in another world like mom vibes.
Yippee!
I only have one eating character.
I have two.
Turn to bird.
One is dead. One is
I have
dead.
Turn to bird.
I have 3. One is
It's
dead.
this one.
One is an
This one's
important
dead.
world NPC. I have the important world character with forbidden magic.
Got old.
Forbidden.
Forbidden.
Forbidden!
Yeah, it's really.
I love that you took this scythe I love this.
No,
site.
no head.
Yeah, it's my favorite too. It's always going to be my favorite.
Eventually, there'll be a marigold thing. Eventually, I'll have something to do with marigold.
But,
Every wild
I
time-
worked too hard on this model to not
Oh my god, it's
to love it. I love the model. It's so nice.
But the funny thing is, like, what Lulu
Got
said
old.
in the lobby for AA yesterday. I was like, yes, I'm using Ari's character for lore, which I'll say again in the future, but for a completely different character, because I'm just the lore enabler. Because I'm like, I'm helping him with stuff still in the world for, like, this guy, and the character I have will, have reasons for things to be able to share things. It'll be fun and great, and I love it.
I'm just gonna be
Yippee.
angry and small
Yippee.
with no further context. That's gonna be my whole
Angry.
gig.
Angry and small at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Angry and small. Jealous of tall.
Mother.
Mother!
Mommy!
Mother!
Mother!
Mother.
Where's my... Did I upload
so
it yet?
pretty.
No, I didn't. I didn't upload my little
Forgot I had
baby
green
Calliope
dildos.
yet.
It looks so good.
I wish I uploaded my baby Calliope. I have a baby Calliope that I've been working on for like years. That I keep forgetting to finish.
Baby.
It's a little baby Albert.
Baby.
Just a little baby Albert Calliope.
Little baby. Little
Little
baby.
baby.
Look,
Little
look what
baby.
your husband
Little
did.
Baby
baby.
man.
Look what your husband did.
I don't think mom's
Yeah.
gonna be happy about it. I don't think mom's gonna be excited.
Once I find out about it, I'm gonna be like, honey,
Honey.
honey, would you like to find out what war crimes a healer can do when they can?
Honey, you fucked around.
they
Now
can-
it's time to find out.
It's time to find out. Let's see how many times you can enjoy having the same injury over and over, because I can heal it.
she can fix his. She can fix his hand. Yippee!
Yeah,
Their hand repaired and then broken and then repaired and then broken and then repaired. Yippee!
Yeah, I'm just imagining
human.
that's like the kind of like the kind of anger that she has would be that, where it's just kind of like just like and you're like you could like see like the shadowy background behind them, just like, and everyone's just like. No change in the tone that's talking, but they could just all hear like, "Oh God, she's gonna kill me."
I think
Cassie's
I
gonna
actually
find
think
out. It's like,
somehow.
goes under bed, takes out bow. I only want to talk to him. I only want to talk to him.
I just want to talk to them. I think somehow when
I just wanna
I
talk-
made the other models, this scar didn't carry over. But the eye
I
did.
noticed that. It's really good though.
Yeah, I need to fix that.
Yeah,
I
it's a good
fixed
scar.
that.
Once,
It's a very
once
good
her
scar.
eye gets low. Yeah.
And it's a story injury, so it's not going to get better until Calliope feels better. Yippee!
Until story happens.
Yes.
Story locked.
Yeah. Story locked
uh,
injury.
Yeah. I have been thinking about, because like I think the thing it's just like I
'Cause he's
psych myself
RP,
out playing
like,
Elise a lot.
Yippee.
And she might be like a secret character for me, where like I just play her but off stream, so anything people like, they'll have to be like, it's like, where's Waldo? Like someone's like streaming, they'll be like, oh my God, there she is, and like everyone has to like jump through all the POVs to like find her, and I'll just make it like an ARG, be like, ah yes,
The RARG. AARG.
That's me every time.
RARG.
No, it can't be AARG. That's stealth.
Oh, my chat just reminded me. Oh no, Calliope's had a thing that he needs to talk to Cassius about for forever. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I love inadvertently reminding people about things that they need to do.
Yeah,
What
Calliope.
did Sibling do? ability to shoot someone.
It's not. No shooting is involved, but it is like an important thing for Calliope to talk to the available family about.
Okay, just let me know.
But I was gonna say, yeah, and I mean, if you ever need mother, let me know.
Mother.
Because I mean, I got like Wednesdays and Thursdays free, and probably they're gonna stay that way for the foreseeable future. So I could probably actually do like it actually occurred to me with like Thursdays free, I could actually bring Elise to Asia's stuff again, and
yeah,
that would be fun. It's just I'm like mentally like just like it's not even an.
I don't remember what
it's just like
question you had about
Cassius. Like even though like it would probably be perfectly fine, and mostly it's just me sitting there like, man, if I really wanted to think about that, I'd have to like write everything back out of like what I'd want them to be able to do if I brought them back into that circle of things, because I've considered it. I've considered having them come back.
Yeah, my favorite thing about Elise is that she's so well liked in so many circles that all she has to do is ask. He's so many people.
Yeah, people for whatever reason, like I don't know what it is. Like my brand
I
of
expect it to be
character
fun. That's my only expectation.
That is really hard to be disliked.
I think it's gonna be really fun.
Actually, that's not true.
She'll
because
come back.
I do have some characters that
When
are
she got
very
there.
heavily liked and disliked in equal quantities.
That's the best kind of character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stinkers.
Anyways,
I
let me
am
just
gonna
be
get
on the
off.
right model. I need 4 to. Yeah, I'm getting off too. I literally got on for this and also go grind on rails inside of a city.
Yeah.
I send you now to Comfy Realm.
I'm good. How are you? We're about to end. Because we're gonna go, I'm gonna get off and hopefully if Dave has a little time, we can do a little bit of math. And then I have some other stuff I gotta do. Because I still need to do my VODs. I didn't do that yet, so if Dave can't do that, then I'll do VODs.
Holy!
Hi, Self-Dog. I'm sorry you're raiding right as we're about to end. Oh, no! I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. What is that? I'll look for someone to raid while you answer that question. Chippy, chippy, choppa, choppa, doobie, doobie, dabba, dabba, magic. Oh, it's Ark. Skull is streaming? Skull is streaming? What's Skull streaming? What's Skull streaming? Elden Ring. Oh. Let's get Skull. I don't get to get Skull often. Get Skull. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. I'm sorry. This was going to be a short stream. We will have hopefully another stream tomorrow as long as things go well. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. I hope you had a good time in the 2 streams we had today. Your mom let you have 2 streams. Yippee! Go back, Cowboys! You can't tell, but I'm waving.